let you
Let me
do.
get back to you.
Okay, we're back from executive session. We had personnel issues discussions, and I will be working with the prosecuting attorney in the next several weeks to try to continue to resolve these issues. We'll go ahead to the item on the agenda concerning the bid process. This was put on at request of Commissioner Matthews. And I think what I wanted to discuss this a bit because I really didn't know exactly, it's in more detail here on the agenda, but I didn't know what all we would want them to do and things like that. I think we do have some information in our budget papers concerning what our entity does now and things like that. You want to comment?
I think this is everything.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I move that we open the bid for all of these processes.
Is there a second?
For us, second,
Okay.
is it, we wouldn't eliminate the people who are doing this similar type of work now, at least some of it?
Well, I think we're gonna, it's to open up the bid to see if we can find somebody, maybe they can do it at a lower price. I mean, as
But
a
that person has a right to bid on it too.
Of course,
Okay,
of course,
that's what
by all means, yes.
I'll
Just
second
open
that.
up the bid.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Is that an all yes vote?
Yes.
Next, we're going to go to unfinished business, possible action, contracts by and between Lincoln County Commission and vendors. Guess that was yours too, wasn't it? Okay.
Yeah, I was just requesting the contracts between,
So you just want a copy of your review?
yeah, I'm just looking at
Okay.
it. Yeah.
We don't need any motion on that or anything, so we'll get you copies of that.
They're all in your packet.
Okay, thank you. Next is Lincoln County High School Special Education. We've got a letter in there. They were the one that came the last time.
Right. Dated March 5th, 2013, from the Lincoln County Commission. Dear members of the Lincoln County Commission, this letter is in reference to a meeting held on February 21st, 2013, of a donation for a field trip for the Lincoln County High School students with severe multi-disabilities on May 10th, 2013. The destination of this field trip is to Kings Island Amusement Park in Cincinnati, Ohio. Although this trip will bring much enjoyment to the students, and it will also be a very educational trip. They will be using many of the curriculum lessons that I've been teaching in class this year. For example, we've been working on counting money, through making purchases and computing change for math class, as well as making a catapult to demonstrate the concept of force and its effect on objects for science. Another benefit of this trip is to build upon the lessons of social skills for these students. I feel this will be an opportunity that many of these students may never again experience. I have 14 students who will be participating on this field trip, along with several parents, guardians, teachers, and classroom aides as chaperones. We plan to travel by charter bus for this one-day event. My students struggle daily with their disabilities, and I feel this trip will serve as a reward for their hard work they exhibit in class throughout the school year. With your contribution, my students will get to experience the thrill and excitement that many non-disabled peers enjoy often. My students and I appreciate your consideration to this request, and thank you for your time and support. Sincerely, Jerica B. Adkins, severe disabilities teacher at Lincoln County High School.
How much were they asking? Did it say in there?
No.
What, was it, they asked last time, and I forget what the amount was.
It's in your minutes.
Oh, okay.
We can see. Be under public comments here tonight.
$2,011.
They requested, it says, requested money to take 14 children, expenses to include $2,800 for the charter bus tickets and meals May the 10th. Did we decide to go ahead and give them the whole thing, or were we going to give them a part of that? They're raising money for themselves.
Still, we're good, that's right now.
I think I'd be willing to give a motion to provide the whole 2,800.
Is there a second?
I second.
So all yes?
Yes.
Let me find what it is in my agenda, guys. Now, I've got three. Which one we going to now? Okay, I got it.
New business.
All right, we're going to new business now. I need a motion to approve the bills as submitted for payment.
I move.
Second.
All yes?
Yes.
Next, I need a motion to approve the exoneration orders as submitted by Josh Brumfield, assessor.
I move.
I second.
All yes?
Yes.
Next, I need a motion to approve the appointments done on vacation in Lincoln County Commission by Darrell Baker, clerk.
I move.
Second.
All yes?
Yes.
Next, I need a motion to approve the Community Participation Grant Program application for the utilities relocation at the Lincoln County Business Park in the amount of $10,000 to give Charles Vance President authorization to sign thus stated documents.
I move.
Second. All yes?
Yes.
Next, I need a motion to approve the Community Participation Grant Program application for the Lincoln County Parks and Recreation to upgrade parks in the amount of $2,000 to give Charles Vance President authorization to sign thus stated documents.
I move.
Second. All yes?
Yes.
Next, I need a motion to approve the Community Participation Grant Program application for the Lincoln County Parks and Recreation for a shelter stage at the Ranger Park in the amount of $10,000 to give Charles Vance President authorization to sign thus stated
I
documents.
move.
I second.
All yes?
Yes.
Next, motion to approve the drawdown request number 1 from the Governor's Community Participation Grant Program for the Allen Creek Lions Club in the amount of $8,000 and a donation from the Lincoln County Commission in the amount of $1,200 and give the certificate of completion and give Charles Vance President authorization to sign those stated documents.
I move.
I second.
Oh, yes?
Yes.
What's that for?
That's for a long night.
Oh, okay.
Next is to approve the employment of Mary Napper as Secretary of the Lincoln County Commission effective March 1st, 2013, rate pay of $12 per hour.
I move.
Second.
Oh, yes?
Yes.
Welcome aboard, Mary.
Thank you.
To approve the appointment of Chad Peters as an appraiser for the office of the assessor effective February 19th, 2013.
I'll move.
I second.
Oh, yes?
Yes.
Next, I need a motion to appoint C. Joseph Stevens as fiduciary commissioner for the estate of Jennings Ferguson.
I'll move.
Is there a
I
second?
second.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
All right, we're at the point of our public comments. Is there anyone not on the agenda that would like to speak at this time?
Since the Hackle McCoy Trailhead is not going to be at the McCorville Community Center, can you tell me what your plans are for the center itself? Is it going to stay like it is with the programs we currently have? We've heard rumors that you're going to close it down. And you hear everything, so I want to come straight to the source.
Speaking personally, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know that we have any intentions of closing it down. I would think that this would open up more opportunities for the McCorville Community Center as far as, like I was talking about, as far as possibly some businesses locating there that would be, that could use the people, that they would respond to the needs of the people that rode the trail system and things like that. But I think we're going to look at all community centers as far as what they cost and things like that during this fiscal year. You know, I would see that area as being one that you'd want to maintain or preserve because of the fact you do have the trail systems going in there and that you could potentially have a lot more business in that area and things of that nature. So I don't know how the other commissioners feel, but I don't, as far as I know, we don't have any plans to close you down. We try to help you as much as we can in what you're trying to do.
Right. And we're trying to be self-sufficient as much as we possibly
Well,
can on our
that,
side.
I think
as well.
that's, you know, as we get into less and less money's available for things, that's important that we try to help you guys become more self-sufficient and things, because the services need to be there. And I really think that as much as we can, as you guys can, you know, produce on your own as far as income and things like that, the more likely it is to be able to keep it and then have more things going. You know, we had a problem at the Art Center, or heating was $1,200 a month or something like that, you know. Those are the type of things that we want to look at and try to help with as far as making sure they're not that expensive and things of that nature. But I think anytime you look at these community centers, I would look at, just as I do our industrial park, is that we'd want to get businesses involved. You know, we would want people that are tax-paying businesses involved in things and things like that. So I think that you have space over there, so you have quite a few people I think will be coming and asking you, you know, what do you want for this space or that, to do this or that with. And I think that's why, in discussing this with Mr. Lusk, the director of Hatfield McCoy, we felt that it probably would give you all more opportunity to have businesses in there the way we were talking about doing it and things. But I think as far as the services you all provide over there, we recognize the importance of those and what a good job you guys do over there. So, you know, if we would ever decide anything about that or would contract that or whatever, we'd be sure to talk to you all about it first in the community over there. So.
That would be appreciated.
What about the outreach?
The outreach and everything would go on.
Yeah, we don't have any plans to change any of that, but I'm aware of it.
Give them the full room back, they'll
No,
have
he's
two.
talking about renting that room out to another business.
Well, I mean, you know, you guys on your board of directors would have to decide which way you want to go with that.
That's at your discretion.
Yeah, I mean, because, you know, it's totally, it's your baby, and we kind of try to help feed it every once in a while, you know, so, but it's really what you all want to make of it is really what it's going to eventually wind up being, and we're here to help you try to get it grown up and things. So, and you know, the more things we have to offer over there, the more people have to benefit from it, because they'll have those services too, not only people from out of the area, but people in the area. Anyone else? We'll move on to commission concerns. I've talked to, well, first of all, I wanted to introduce y'all to Mary Napper. She's our secretary to commission. She has a degree in criminal justice. She's worked as a paralegal. She has background with our drug court program and things of that nature, which she helped establish here in the county, so, and in Boone County. But I would ask that you, if you have questions for the commission and things like that, she'll be our point man on those, our point woman on those questions, and you direct them to her, and she will get them to us commissioners as soon as she can. But I think she'll be a good asset to the courthouse. Having already worked here and knowing her, I know she's a very good person. In fact, I was her doctor when she was about this tall. So I've known her a long time, and she's a really good person. I think she'll be a benefit to us here. I have talked with the commission. I had been approached by Senator Stallings' office concerning naming the bridge up at, I don't know if it's the Eggsville Bridge, but I think it is, for Shelton Toppings, who's a fellow from up that way at Harts, and we support that in him getting that recognition. He's the oldest person I know of, I think. But anyway, he's been around Harts for a long time. He's a person who has molded a lot of lives, I think. I think he's really helped a lot of people become good adults, and we appreciate all the things that he's done.
He's a decorated veteran.
Yes, and I didn't mean to forget that. But he's always brought those things, as we talked with the ROTC about. He's always brought those things that you really want people to have as far as character and things to the people that he's come around and talked to and counseled and things of that nature. And with his contributions of being a veteran, I mean, he well deserves that honor. I'll be going to my first quarter G meeting next week, so I'll figure out what those guys are into right now. But other than that, I don't, you know, we had our bond issue, which was defeated. We went through our certification of that and looked at that, and it was, you know, it's discouraging when things happen that you think maybe should happen the other way, but it's also good to see people come out and vote. You know, as long as people come out and vote, we know what their intentions are. That's really helps us a lot. And I don't, you know, even though if we don't agree with it, I think it's important that they come out and let their vote be heard. And that's all I have. Mr. Matthews.
I don't have anything.
Mr. McCann.
Not a whole lot. Attended a couple of meetings, Tri-River Transit meeting yesterday, representing the commission. Would maybe make note that all of us, I think, got probably a communication from the National Association, and April being County Government Month, I thought maybe we haven't really done much in the past. Maybe we might want to talk about what could we do, maybe there's kids here tonight, made me think of it, to make them more aware of how the county government works. So maybe we could come up with something to involve the kids in the process in the month of April sometime.
Yeah, I thought along the same line when, you know, you hear about what different people, some of you amongst us have go and read to the children, and I think that's very important. But I think we could carry it a step further as far as us in county government, because we can actually show them the workings as it's happening and things like that. So I think there's somewhere along that line, we need to look at maybe getting us some mini commissioners to run around with us, or at least do the work we do and things like that. Because I know there's kids ask me that, you know, 14, 15, 16 years old, you know, what is a county commissioner, what do they do? And I think it's good that they know where money's come from and how they're allocated and grants and things of that nature. And if they get a head start on that, it puts them so much in front of everyone else that they're familiar with, that they've been in those type of areas. It's just like in the court upstairs, you know, it would be really good to have some of them involved in sitting in the back, or maybe even be like pages for the legislature and things like that. Because you know, one of the problems that we have with some of our people is they don't understand as far as how long it takes to get monies for water projects, and how important it is to get out and sign up for these water projects when you do get the money, because it may not always be there. And I think if they know how local government works, it makes it a lot easier for them to understand the delays and the time it takes to get things accomplished that you'd really, you know, in our world we have today, we expect everything to be, you can flip it up or touch a screen and have it right there, but there's a lot of things in government that takes a lot longer than it should. And one of those, I think, is some of the grant processes we go through as far as what we have to file, why we have to get particular numbers at a certain level and things of that nature. But I think it's important, the more that people, more that our kids know about what we're doing now, the more they'll be able to participate in when they grow up. And I think that's important, that we have a lot of people involved and we have a lot of diversity in our government. It's so important. Well, you know, we're a diverse bunch of people here in the United States and in West Virginia, and we all need to have a say-so, and we all need to know when that say-so can be and how it needs to be done so that it can be effective. That's all. Anything else?
Yes.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with anything you all have said here tonight. I feel that I have to resign my position as McCoy Outreach Coordinator. I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I just feel in order that I can't serve the people the way they need to be served anymore with the way things are. We're running on public donations only, and people need furniture and stuff, we have to quit putting them on the list because we don't have it. And I just feel that I can't serve the people the way we did before.
We hate to lose you.
But it doesn't take effect to the end of the month.
Okay. We'll just put that on the agenda for next time. Anybody else? David, you have your hand up?
Yeah, how much money do we spend with the Lincoln Journal every year?
At when?
Every year, how much do we spend, taxpayers' money?
I don't really know. We have that information. Do you have any idea, Judy? It varies, doesn't it? Some depending upon what.
We have, are you talking about advertisement, legal and everything?
Everything.
Well, by law, we have to advertise with our county paper, you know, on different legal things. Patty's sitting here, she may be able to help, but I would say probably close to 100,000.
100,000?
I thought it was lower than that. I think it's around 75,000. I think that's the, if you're looking at the number, I was thinking the number was around 79,000 from what I saw.
Okay.
I mean, I may be wrong. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think that's a good number without getting into like dollars.
Just a minute, I'll tell you.
And you know, we
See how
have,
close I can only see.
we have addressed rates and things like that with the paper before, so we're supposed to be using what was required by code only and not exceeding that size and things like that. So we follow what the state code says on our advertising,
Legal ads.
on the legal ads.
This year so far, we have spent, and this is from July the 1st through, well, I guess today's date, March the 7th, $58,791.
That's right.
Well, you use for the whole year.
I was for the whole year.
So that's right. And any numbers that you all have concerns about like that, as far as what we spend and things like that, I welcome your questions. I really do. I mean, sometimes I don't know the answer, but I know they're in these papers here and we can find them for you guys. So, and we encourage you to do so. It's your all's money. It's your all's money. So. Anything else? Yes.
Yes, sir. I'm Allen Creek Lions Club's president, and I come tonight and thank you all for helping us obtain the money for the mower and things. And we have a little park on up the river. It's in Kanawha County. Y'all need to stop by and look at it. The Cold River Energy's helped us build. It's a conservancy for old Lock 4 in 1888, and we're trying to keep it clean and along with the river. And as soon as y'all get ready to work under the bridge up there, there's a few of us line members would like to help you.
Okay.
Up there under the Corridor G Bridge.
Right,
As we
right.
come into Lincoln County, they can cut in there and hopefully we'll have 5 or 6 places for people to park. And it goes along with some of the four-wheelers activities too, you know.
Right.
Okay?
Well, we appreciate what you fellas do over there. I mean, your community is a lot better off for you guys being there, and we
We
appreciate
thank
what you
you.
do.
It does look nice over there, like for
Yeah, it is.
Whitey. I saw Whitey over there several times.
Well, everybody stop by and see it. If you're coming from Charleston, just cut down Cold River Road, little Cold River Road. It's down there on the right. Got a good pull off. Come down, have a picnic, bring a fishing pole, bring a canoe, and you're ready.
Appreciate it. Well, now you mentioned fishing, I will mention one thing before we close out. We're still looking for a place to put trout impoundments. 5 acre, the DNR has told me they would stock 2 5-acre impoundments if we had it. We've already talked with the Commission and I talked several times before about this, but we need some landowner who's willing to let us, we can actually have the Corps of Engineers come in and build the impoundment if we had the land doing. This is another thing I'm thinking over on Route 3, over in that area, or on the northern part of the McCorkle area. If there's someone over, there was a fellow over in Tango told me he had the perfect place, but I lost his number. So if anybody knows anybody over there that might have a place like that. But I would encourage all of you, you know, one of the things I've said before, us old guys like to do it in the winters. We like to go trout fishing, and we're the only county in southern West Virginia that doesn't have a DNR stock trout impoundment. So you guys find us one, and we'll build it, and we'll get the DNR to put it in there. The other thing that I'm going to do here soon is go talk a little bit to some of the people that live the tailwaters of the Mud River to see if we can get a mile of that land open to, because if we have a mile of it open, it will support trout, we already know by the temperatures of the water, but we'd have to have public access into that mile before they would be allowed to stock it. So if anyone lives up in that area that could talk to people, and I'll be talking to them too, but I think that's, along with the state park going in up there, I'm sure a lot of those people would like to have that trout fishing available in that stream. Big Ugly's a little too warm. We've looked at it before, and it winds up running too warm. But where the water comes out from under the dam, just about all year round, it's cool enough to support trout. Anything else? Thank you all. I appreciate you coming.
I'm ready to rejoin.
Still,
Our next station.
we stand adjourned.